King David could slay a giant with a single stone, but he couldn't conquer his own lust. Sherrone Moore just learned that same ancient lesson. Today on HBH, we're discussing how a rooftop moment, an inappropriate relationship, cost a Michigan coach his kingdom, just like it shattered David's household. Welcome to HBH, the Headlines in Bible History podcast.
That's right. And for our deep dive today, we're really examining a pattern. How men in these high status positions can lose everything when, personal desires just completely outweigh professional conduct. We're comparing Moore's downfall to these really powerful biblical lessons on temptation.
Okay, so let's unpack this. Moore wasn't just some junior staffer, right? This guy was a soaring star.
Oh, absolutely. He had climbed the ladder, really caught Jim Harbaugh's eye.
And his promotion in 2021, that coincided perfectly with Michigan's, their 3-year run of excellence.
It did. It culminated in a national title. He was at the absolute apex of the college football world. Everyone thought he was the future.
And that position, built on years of work, just vanished instantly.
The internal investigation found what they called credible evidence of an inappropriate relationship with Paige Shiver, a 32-year-old executive assistant.
And the fallout was immediate.
Completely. Moore was fired, and Biff Poggi was named interim head coach. Just like that.
This is where the professional cost becomes, just monumental. I want to focus on this for a second. We have to remember the class of 2025 #1 recruit, Bryce Underwood.
Right, who had just committed.
Exactly. He had just committed with a reported $3 million NIL package, one of the biggest in the sport. So how does losing one coach jeopardize that kind of institutional investment?
Because that entire investment is built on stability. It's built on a relationship. The sources are pretty clear that this coaching change immediately creates an opening to reset the whole quarterback staff relationship.
So in this high-stakes NIL world, the uncertainty just craters the whole deal.
It's a perfect example of it. A personal professional failure that just destroys a massive financial commitment for the entire program.
And beyond the recruitment chaos, the personal collapse was absolute. It wasn't just an internal issue for long.
No, it amplified into severe legal charges. Moore was charged with stalking and home invasion.
Total shattering of his public and professional life.
It really was. You hear figures like Larry Stevens talking about the reputational damage, saying, you just don't jeopardize that. The secret conduct, it metastasized into public ruin.
So if we connect this to the ancient playbook, the pattern of how power undoes itself seems tragically familiar, doesn't it?
It does. Think about King David. He was the ultimate leader, a military genius, planned the Great Temple.
But his pursuit of his own desire, his own interests, it led to this intense internal conflict, the strife in his own family, lamenting his son Absalom.
And what's fascinating here is that the sources are so clear. Power doesn't give you an exemption from the consequences.
Right.
We see it with Samson too. He was incredibly mighty. But his lack of self-control, his desires, it led to him being compromised and attacked. The wisdom literature basically confirms this. It's like what Proverbs says, if you fail under pressure, your strength is too small.
In the New Testament, it really reinforces that, describing those with eyes full of adultery who seduce the unstable.
Exactly.
So whether it's a king leading an army or a coach running a championship team, the trajectory is the same. The unrighteous conduct done in secret, the adulterer waiting for twilight,
and the sudden destruction of everything you've built. The ancient texts are very clear that this is a predictable disaster pattern. It repeats over and over again.
History merely repeats itself. It has all been done before. Nothing under the sun is truly new. God bless, and we'll see you in the next one.